Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. I cannot believe it's happening again. Another one of our systems is going to be annihilated. But if we just all joined hands and wished and hoped real hard, why, what's that? Oh, it's like we managed to avert it with just the sheer power of our love. Or I cheated and went back to an autosave and fixed the thing. But here we are, and look at that, Zubin's got a Citadel after all. So the Citadel just completed this turn. I haven't really looked at what it does yet. Effects, plus 800 protected defense power. Does it say in the actual text what exactly that means, protected? Does it mean that manpower can't be removed, or that it is, like, removed at a slower rate, or... I don't know, let's actually jump in here, maybe. So we put up a Citadel. It has created some graphics around our worlds. Look at this thing. Look at this weird thing. I kind of wish that this... Can I get rid of this box? Nope. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Citadel has these weird little, like, nodes floating around the planets. It is also... Let's see here. These forces are protected from siege damage. I guess protected entirely, maybe. Efficiency, right now there's 0. Next turn there will be 800 manpower protected from siege damage, which is cool. That's pretty powerful. Plus 1 obliterator defense shield on system, double the trade value, plus 10% damage done to attackers during ground battle, 10% science and industry, that's pretty good, and 10% defending troop health. But this is a permanent use of this behemoth slot. There's no way to move it or anything. This is just a whole slot that is permanently used up. So it's probably, you know what, if it makes the system not be destroyed by this obliterator shot, definitely worthwhile. Okay, who else has orders? Oh, this guy doesn't have... That guy doesn't have any points of movement left. So we claimed this, and we're just shooting probes out. So I have a great deal of interest in what's going to happen here. We need to know whether it is possible to destroy a system with an obliterator shield, or a Citadel shield, because that's going to affect how we do things way out down here, right? Can we see... Okay, I see a lot of Citadels in red territory. Does the AI generally Citadel their capital? It looks like generally, but not always. Kraz is not Citadeled. So we could destroy that. We'd have to act quickly, though, before they figure out what we're up to. Pollux is also not Citadeled. Okay. So yeah, we need to get an obliterator down here, like, in a hurry. That is totally doable. Alright, let's hit the button and see what occurs here. I assume it'll still do some damage. My guess is it's going to destroy a bunch of our improvements and probably some population. Boy, it sure is taking its sweet time, huh? Just kinda... Okay. Zubin's star was almost destroyed. Improvements destroyed 10. Yeah, considerable damage. 14 population killed. That's a good animation. But it doesn't actually destroy any of the planets. Okay, good to know. So, an obliterator shot is still meaningful. It still does some real work. But it is not going to make us not have to take over the system, unfortunately. So you have some rebuilding to do. Let's just get some of this stuff going. I mean, the system's not actually in bad shape still, so it probably will rebuild quickly. Yeah, just queue all that stuff up. The Rejuvenators took a system, the Defenders took a system, and the Defenders took a system. And I had some planets on the... Or I had some ships on the way to somewhere. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get Kochab next. So I think... Can we see the current score? 7 of them are claimed, but it's not going to show me what the current split is. Well, I think the majority have been Defender, so we're probably going to come out ahead on this. Oh, hey, look at that. It's an Annihilator and a Butcher. And here we have... Hold on. Why are these all separate? Yeah, I guess that might be sufficient to take them down, actually. Maybe not. An Annihilator's kind of a big deal. so we had our ships coming in here. We were trying to get rid of that obliterator. What have we here? A bunch of cowards is what we have here. I guess let's have at them. My guess is that they're going to retreat. They retreated last time, after all. And I think they have enough health to get away with it. We'll put on watch mode just in case they don't. Okay, no, they want to do this. This has to be a loss for them, right? Like, hugely. We might actually be being close to our KE cap again. For a second, I thought that was a ship. I was like, what on earth is that? This is terrifying. This is just a piece of ice that was really close to the camera. You know, I have a feeling that we may have watched this battle previously. Somehow this battle happened at a different time in this version of the timeline than it did. Because this happened in the last episode, didn't it? I think so. Yeah, even with all of the weird audio crackling and stuff, which it turns out is not my headphones, but is in fact the game. So yeah, good haul. Good loot for us. Not a single ship lost either. Alright, so you were starting to get post-relativistic targeting, which is pretty good. Alright, we gotta fire this nation back up. I don't even know what we're doing here. Bonnie is, yeah, produce this stuff. I guess we could use a little bit more food here. Honestly, these are both quite a lot of food. I don't know. Build them both. Prioritize that. This is a system that we recently took from the Riftborn, but it's not, yeah, it's not the one we took most recently. Okay, we were definitely building ships here at one point, but obviously we need to chill out on the shipbuilding, or we need to acquire a whole lot of Hyperium or something. I gotta get my Hyperium mining going. I don't know, let's send our scout in here and, like, reveal these curiosities, I guess. This Horatio scout ship doesn't really have a lot of valuable stuff to do. Okay, we could pick up intensive cultivation logistics and then grab some planets. Probably what we want to do is predictive logistics and then grab some planets, though, right? And then once we've done that, that system will actually be able to produce stuff. Okay, so where are we in this war? I know that their Obliterator fled Ingress. It might still be in the air toward Jundur. So for right now, we're just kind of slowly sieging stuff while we wait for it to appear. And I guess I can't really get any assistance out to these guys. Is this ship up to date? It is reasonably up to date. We do have some better stuff now. We don't have better bullet weapons. We have some tier 3. Still, I think the basic ultra unstable slugs are the way to go. Yeah, this is fine. I'm really nervous about this battle. We don't have anybody else on the way out. No, we do not. Well, these are terrible minor faction ships that are leaving Delphinus. Yeah, we're not really in position to do anything else here. I really do want to finish these microwave pipes. Maybe it's a good idea for us to try to build some tractable armaments real fast first. Just a feeling I have those might be useful. So we're currently pulling in 9 Hyperium per turn. That's way lower than our titanium production. We gotta get a couple more sources. So here, we're gonna move along the space lanes here. I'm just trying to get a little bit of vision established. Interesting. Their Obliterator is headed back to Ingress, despite the fact that Jundur is guarded. They couldn't have gotten to Jundur and then moved away. Well, fortunately, my fleets are now super fast, and we can just get over here and guard mode. We'll catch them and fight them, and if they defeat this fleet's going to show up, and we'll fight them there too. Alright, good luck, guys at Gemini. Should we bail? Because we could do that, right? We could just bounce. We don't have to fight the Annihilator. I wonder if we can, though. Let's find out. Let's give it a go here. I guess we'll be able to judge their level of confidence pretty easily. They're going to arrive and either immediately attack or not attack. Hanging on, I'm on the edge of my seat here. Okay, it looks like they're gonna wait and execute their move later in the turn. It's just pure cowardice. Okay, so you... some more shield capacity on your ship, I guess? The Academy power has increased. Huh. So somehow they're able to, like, change direction in the middle of the star lane? Not 100% clear on what's going on with that. We're going to get this Obliterator. I have strong feelings about this. I'm working on a behemoth of my own somewhere, aren't I? Ah, no I am not, because it is finished. So, the behemoth on Gano needs to become a juggernaut. In order for that to happen, I'm going to need... or sorry, it needs to become an Obliterator. For that to happen, I'm going to need a little bit more Hyperium and also some money. You know, we're constantly having money problems. But in the meantime, this guy should be headed out somewhere. Maybe to friendly territory. Because, right, the whole purpose of this thing is to go and fight the enemies. So, like, we'll send it to Ikima if it has to be in friendly territory to change. But I think it's probably fine. These guys are finally going to arrive next turn. We'll blow them all up, and then we'll finally be able to leave Imnos alone. Okay, we got to Kochab, and we did, in fact, finish this part of the thing. So we've acquired the lodestone link system improvement. Pretty good. A little costly, but pretty good. And the Eternal Bulwark, and, oh joy, 2,000 influence. The challenge has been made, and the opponents, like mystical astrological planets, align themselves. The Rejuvenators seek to control the lodestones, and at those 11 sites execute the dust ritual that would instill life back into a spirit of the lost. Their goal is justice and retribution on a cosmic scale, wiping the slate clean and starting over with a less corrupt galaxy. The Defenders refuse this usurpation of their own destinies. Whether the lost are benevolent, malevolent, or indifferent, they will not summon other beings who are capable of meddling in the future. First phase has passed, for the lodestones have been discovered and occupied. Places are set, the cards laid out, the opponents identified. The end begins. We must keep the fanatics away from all the lodestone sites. They seek to enact ancient ritual, So with hero-led fleets only, clear the fleets of the fanatics from the identified lodestone systems. Orbit the majority of them until the rite is complete. If we do so, we will achieve omnipotence and dominance. And also, we'll get a permanent 20% critical hit chance on our ships. There's no... really? Oh, plus 4 levels on all heroes. Plus 20% all resource output on all systems. Well, this quest matters more than it used to. It still starts pretty late in the game, but this is interesting. We're busy, is the thing. So we have to deal with this. Somebody just go and sit at the other end of the star lane, I guess? Oh no, never mind. It's still this turn. So yeah, we still have to deal with this. They have another... oh, they have their Death Star coming in this way. We'll be able to kill that thing pretty easily. They don't feel confident attacking. I think that's a good sign for us. Yeah, let's have at them. They are predicted victorious. Oh no, we only have 9 combat points. Or command points, so we can't use all 3 of the flotillas. Shoot. I forgot about that. I mean, this is still the way we would do this. Well, if we lose, let's see by how much. They have a lot of fighters. The ship isn't really that well outfitted. And it's going to try to remain at medium range, which is optimal for us, and somewhat less so for them because they're fighters, like it doesn't really matter what range they're at. Let's see how long it takes for us to lose a medium here. It seems like their ship is, or their large ship is splitting its fire. It hit this ship first, which is a little strange. Alright, well this is going to be cleared up pretty soon. Let's zoom the camera down a little bit. Okay, so we're about halfway through their ship, and it's not really, we haven't really taken a ton of damage yet, but their bomb has just arrived, so it's going to turn up now. But I think we're totally going to win here. Yeah, the bombers aren't focusing on the ship that's been taking most of the damage from the large ship's guns. Just bad targeting. A real lack of fire focus here. On paper, that should have gone much better for them than it did. We are at 91 KE, so nice to have the people happy again. I mean, we could take this hero fleet and go claim Delphinus pretty easily. I think. Where else do we have ships? The Vodiani are technically still in the game. Nobody's killed those arcs yet. The Unfallen are up here. They'll probably help us with some of this. It's like I'm debating whether I want to contribute to this quest more than I want to fight Cravers. I think I do want to do this. Let's go and claim one of these and see what's what. Alright, what do we want to do with this economic behemoth? Haven't really been doing a lot of siege here, obviously. I guess we could have it start moving toward Junder. How many turns of movement are we talking about? Because, right, eventually we're going to want to go to Ingress. They're sieging Essa, like, incredibly slowly. Although, if Ingress has a bunch of manpower that is protected by the Citadel shield, maybe it's not important to get our siege vehicle over there after all. Well, let's get our planets building. So we could make a lodestone link here. It doesn't seem very good, though. Do we have any outposts right now? Because this would be a good time to turn something into a colony, right? We do not. We have gotten that under control. Unfortunately, that means I just really don't have a lot of stuff to do right now. We can do some blood rituals, but I don't need to. We could build some small ships, but I also don't really need to do that, and I kind of don't want to do that because I don't want to do anything that's going to unnecessarily spend... I guess we could convert some systems to 3D printing, just make money. I guess we can do 1 or 2 of those. Alright, Dobrynia has finished the analysis platform. We don't really have a lot of the planet types that are... I mean, all planets are affected, but the ones that are affected well by this. We gotta build the Dark Matter Institute somewhere? Yeah, you know what. Get it done. Okay, Gano, which completed a military behemoth this turn, still can't inhabit this desert planet, apparently. That's something I need to fix. Microwave pipes would be really good here. Over on Libra, which is building a honeycomb scope, I assume because I had no idea what else to do with it. Probably... Honestly, like, there are a bunch of systems that we're going to have to pull off of public 3D printing periodically to put out ships, but Right now, I think a lot of our systems don't have anything meaningful to do, and we do have a long-standing dust problem. So we should probably build that, and then, no, these would probably be in the opposite order. Then it turns out we have a whole bunch of really basic science stuff to build here. Haven't had that system very long. Nolin, which is relatively new, is certainly going to need food. And we have a lot of systems, and all of them constantly need attention. NIS might actually be a good place to get ship XP up, because there's a serious chance we are going to have to produce some more ships up here. Alright, so we're getting a couple of KE buffs. What do we want to use some KE on? Let's buff up this fleet. And then we'll go back up above 90% next turn. And we have a lot of fighting to do soon. You're going to arrive on Genomos in 3 turns with no support. We're probably going to have to change up the way we're approaching this. Alright, let's see if we can catch that Obliterator, shall we? Wouldn't it be nice? I think the real problem is that there are 2 fleets in the middle of the star lane. One of them is going to Ingress and one of them is going to Junder, and it's just awkward to select the right one. So I think the Obliterator is still headed this way. We're gonna split this fleet off just to be sure, though. Yep, still caught in the middle of the star lane. Gonna take that guy out. That's just free money. My system's kind of chugging a little bit. Another Empire beat me to colonizing Yersh. Okay, that's fine by me. So out here on Hidel. Truce has been refused. Armesto refused. Hold on. What is the current state of diplomatic relations? Okay, this is the right. Yeah, let's stay at war with them. I see no reason not to. What about these Riftborn guys over here? Did they show up? They did. So, we want to be a little... Oh, no, never mind. They combined all into one fleet. I was going to say we should be a little bit cautious here about how we divide our firepower so that we can attack more than once if we have to. But they all combined into one fleet. So, we just throw everything at them. This should be easy. They don't even get to try to run here. This is just really gonna hurt. And yeah, we'll go ahead and watch it. This will be a fine showing of our behemoth. The bombers are not really super well fitted to this combat. And they do just have a lot of ships. There's something to be said for bringing so many ships that it's hard for your opponent to kill them all quickly. You get to contribute a lot of total firepower. Let's see how this goes. That's a lot of missiles. Oof. Honestly, not nearly as much damage as I was thinking we were going to take there. And we're tearing through their ships pretty quickly, which is probably not a big surprise. They did manage to start at long range against the Juggernaut, which is going to buy them some time, although... yeah, their missile volleys just aren't doing enough damage to be scary. This sucks, because these guys are pointed away from the battle. But yeah, now that this flotilla is no longer preoccupied, this is going to happen very quickly. This thing is just terrifying. I'm very curious to see how an Obliterator compares, because obviously it'll be worse, but I don't know how much. Alright, so we're going to leave the most injured kite behind, and instead grab the Falcon from this group. Merge that in. Apparently something's not all the way up to date. And then let's head to Genemos. 4 turns. And you guys can probably... we probably don't need them to stay behind on Imnos. I guess just, like, get back in the direction of the fleet. Back in the direction of the fighting. We could send them to Zeturbia and temporarily reassign a hero to them, I guess. Do we have a hero who's not doing stuff? Oh, I forgot to put Butska Graysand back on some kind of duty, but I guess this can be her duty. We need to put some real engines in her ship. She can't have a fleet accelerator, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. We can start work on Zeturbia then. Yeah. Another thing that's nice about playing out this super long game is we're actually going to get to see the Academy quest resolve, which almost never happens. So they're doing this thing again where they wait until I have hit end turn before they hit their movement button, in the hopes of having their ship arrive, get stopped, the turn immediately ends, and then it can move again. This is a tactic the AI likes to employ sometimes. So I wonder if there's any way to, like, actually penetrate this, this protected defense thing that the Citadel does. You guys may as well merge up. I mean, it doesn't matter where they are. They may as well stay here so that we have somebody in defense mode here. I think I'm going to move this economic behemoth out. It looks like we're going to be able to hold Ingress, so let's just go ahead and do that. You know what? Maybe I should stop at Essa and help them siege it down, because they seem to be having some problems. They didn't really bring the tools for the job. You just hang out here for the moment. I don't have the hero hiring tech anyway. Yeah, I guess this guy can just wait there, and then a hero can be assigned to him at our next convenience. Here, an economic behemoth has stopped our scout ship. Doesn't seem to have any interest in attacking it, which I appreciate. And how many turns are we from various arrivals? You're going to be on Genemos in 2. It's probably a good idea for you to go straight through. I guess... No, we should key it to go straight through. I don't really want it to stop. Alright. I'm going to select this, and I swear if that... oh. I suppose I should assign some kind of orders. What is my mining rate on this stuff? 8 per turn? And this, it's actually good in this system, right? You get a small, and a tiny. So yeah, this will actually be really effective here. It's just a matter of it actually getting done. See, they tried it. Alright, let's have at 'em. I mean, this is a serious fleet, and my fleet's a little bit damaged. So it's not going to be the simplest thing ever. But I would love to catch this Obliterator. Okay, Obliterators actually have no offensive power. They are completely non-combat units. Well, that's good. That's good for us. Now we just have to fight their 3 mediums and a large with our 7 mediums. Well, I think this is the right arrangement. See, this 8 fighter thing. Fighters are not good at destroying enemy ships. They're good at destroying enemy bombers. And they can destroy enemy ships. I don't think that they exclusively, like, hover around your own stuff. But... Whoa. Yep, my computer is freaking out. There's too much game going on here. Let's skip ahead a little bit, shall we? There we go. I'm very curious what's going to happen with this large. How quickly are we going to get it? Because this flotilla is actually in a great position. We have firing arcs on everything else. Actually, this flotilla looks like it's going a little bit better than this one. Oh, no, never mind. That's right. This flotilla was showing us having pretty low health because this is the one where the really, really damaged kite was. That was not displaying a percentage of the health they had at the beginning of the fight, but rather a percentage of the health they had, their total max health. Okay, so everybody gets to focus up on the obliterator. Yeah, it has seen better days. There's a lot of damage going on here. Alright, that buys us a little bit of peace and quiet from that, and I think probably they're not going to be able to put together another one very quickly. Alright, over here we have this Death Star that tried to evade us as well. And we don't need to watch this. I mean, he's just going to run, right? Actually, this is a new Death Star. This isn't the runner. Okay, I don't think we really care about hanging out on Junder. Although, at this point, we've been sieging it enough. Like, maybe we should just stay here. God, look at how low some of these ships are. This guy has 121 health. An errant sneeze by a crew member could puncture the hull of that ship. Alright, what were you doing? We need to get another point of ship-relevant stuff going on here. It's 25% manpower capacity on Empire. I guess we're taking this? Is that really the best we can do? Shield absorption's fine. That's an okay skill point there. Alright, so we'll help them burn this down. Hopefully that'll lead to them actually dropping on the planet. Over here, we're doing this thing. Okay, there is no blue fleet hanging out here, so actually, our economic behemoth can totally just stop. And our military behemoth should maybe try to get over here as well. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about our position now. Like, the Riftborn are actually almost gone. This has taken forever. We've been fighting the Riftborn for what feels like an actual real-world year. We still have our tiny developing system over here. Probably could use a little bit of influence boosting, actually. Boy, what do you have left? So this is a system talent. That's a system talent. Nothing, basically. A little bit of upkeep reduction, I guess. Okay, Sandor has refused a truce. I really appreciate my allies picking up the tab on all of these truce refusals, but I could do it. You guys don't have to do that. The Riftborn have created an economic behemoth 2620-2034. Actually, our economic behemoth should kick the crap out of this thing, I think. It's all projectile defenses, while we're largely energy defenses. Yeah, I think we're actually really well suited against it. We have 58,000. Okay, they have about the same amount of health. I doubt we'd actually be able to kill it. I guess there's no reason for us to attack, though. The Juggernaut will be there next turn. We'll let the Juggernaut deal with it. Okay, up here we have a nice easy chase off. Hey you, get lost. Over here, maybe a little bit more of an actual battle? Honestly, this fleet is in such rough shape. We maybe need to just bounce with these guys. Yeah, I gotta get back home and get repaired. We don't care about Junder that much. I do need Ingress though. So yeah, I wanna want to help burn this down for the Unfallen, because I want the Unfallen to start focusing elsewhere. So I think we are just going to hang out and do that. You're just going to hang out and do that. Lost Horatio vessel keeps getting stopped by people in guard mode. And Hadar finally finished the microwave pipes. Hooray! So now we actually have some Hyperium. This is pretty bad here. We are capped out on K, which we should fix. I'm going to... Yeah, I think I might wave the Obsidian Eagle over here. Use a little bit of extra industry boost. And then maybe we do want to actually get like another system somewhere. What if I queued up a brood ship right here? Now let's go ahead and finish the predictive logistics, I guess. Well, no, we need the ship, like, soon, though. Because we're at our K cap, and we're going to keep gaining K, because we have a lot of fighting to do. So we may as well get something out of it. So we have enough resources now to turn our military behemoth into an obliterator. I don't know if we can do that where we are. Oh, hey, look at that. We discovered another obliterator. Well, they're pretty weak here. I think we might be able to take them. Senya Snow Ridge has gained 2 levels for some reason. Get that. And also... hull plating absorption? Sure. Okay, this is... I'm pushing it a little bit. We're going to lose some ships here. What we should definitely do is pull the really wounded ships over to this side. Looks like some of them might already be over here. Okay, that one's over here already. Put you there. 1831. That's not okay. All right, because they don't have enough command points to run this flotilla. Let's see if they fight us. Nope, they do not. Okay, that obliterator's headed to Aina. Alright, well, they're managing to just about pay off our bills every turn, which I do really appreciate. Yeah, you know, we have enough ships in this flotilla that we're actually doing okay siege damage, even without much in the way of dedicated mods. I think the hero might have a dedicated siege mod. Lots of Hisho-born. In some places, people are leaving or starving. That's very sad, but also I'm, like, pretty busy. I hate to say that. It sounds terrible, but I have a lot of stuff going on. Did we... Since we have a level 3 system upgrade available, did we actually get Ikima to 3? We totally did. Okay. Speaking of Ikima, as long as we're down here... Ah, I see where these arcs are going. I'm pretty fast, right? Okay, I wasn't really thinking about that, but yeah, that's a good way to do that. Just head over here and use the portal. I'm glad the AI that's actually running my empire is paying attention to where the portals are, because I am certainly not. Hey, check it out. We found some benthic gems. Benthic gems are actually quite good for us, but I can't afford another level of system development just yet. You know what? They have a ton of ships coming in here. They've got this under control. I'm going to send the Behemoth over to start the siege against Ingress proper. So do we want to give chase? I think we probably do. We can figure it out. We can space out our stuff so that we don't lose ships. We got to get rid of this other obliterator that apparently they've had the whole time. Okay, I think the battle for Genomos probably does not need to be watched. And also should be over fairly quickly. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 309 siege damage per turn. So these guys are going to be all the way out of this system very, very soon. And you will have arrived at Genomos soon as well. We're going to take it over for sure. I'm actually right this second assisting you. I'm assisting you as much as I know how. Oh, you know what? Are they losing ground down here, maybe? I can't really tell because I don't know what used to belong to who. It looks like Aquarius has recently changed hands, though. Yeah. Alright, we're coming, we're coming. So we need to take this away from the Cravers, and then we probably need to make peace with the Cravers, because our ships really are needed down south. Although, if we make peace with the Cravers, they're just going to produce another Obliterator and then blow up our systems. Because apparently you don't need to be at war with somebody to do that. So maybe we'd be better off doing a different thing. This isn't bad here. Yeah, maybe we're better off just keeping up the war with the Cravers, but making new ships for the other front. It's a little inconvenient in terms of resource output. Okay, so you guys are right where you need to be. Apparently I missed a whole bunch of people who need orders. Everybody always needs to be told what to do. Well, I'm going to save up this level 3 modernization to do it on our new colony as soon as I put that down. We could probably do this. We have one small planet in the system. It's not great. Bonnie's not likely to come under actual attack. We're out of behemoth slots. We could just start building new ships. We no longer have the Imperium for the Obliterator transformation, but it doesn't have to be right this second anyway. And then here... I don't know. Build anything that might be useful? I'll tell you what we really need is buildings that produce dust. Let's see. I guess this would probably be a good place for some mining improvements, given how much Auric Calcix we're going to want to spend in the near future. And on Hidar, we've already done the mining improvements. Hidar is unlikely to get attacked, but I suppose there's no harm in putting that up. We really don't need influence. Like, we don't need influence to the point where this is not worth the 4 dust per turn. So this would just be +1 all resources per citizen, but it is 22 citizens. Yeah, alright. Get to work on it. We got Delphinus more than halfway claimed, and the other one just about halfway. We're getting them, but it's taken a long, long time. So when we get them down to 800 remaining defense power here, will it just stop doing siege damage? Or will it merely slow? This is our next question. My alliance is close to achieving an economy victory. Also, all pirate lairs have been destroyed. Interesting. That's true. I guess there were a bunch of pirate lairs left down south. Okay, we don't need to watch this. Even if he does decide to stick around and fight, which I can't imagine.
Do not be shocked. Our fate requires...
You can't threaten me with attacking me while I'm distracted. You don't have any military units. I'm just not afraid of you. So Hidel... What is going on? Hold on. Where's Hidel? Which of my 600 systems is Hidel? I don't even know how we got Vidyani in our empire. How did we get them to come off of the arcs? Very strange. I guess we just really, like... Here we just really need basic development stuff. There's a lot of things we don't have built on some of these systems because we have been constantly gaining new systems. Do that stuff, we'll figure you out later. Let's give this one more turn. So the Riftborn are almost eliminated from the game. We'll run that guy off. How close is my... Here we are. It's a couple of turns yet. Also, there is a Sophon ship headed over there. It's not like a dangerous ship, but it's still Sophon's. I guess we can see that it's intending to apparently go to Ikima. And these guys kind of don't look like they're aimed at Yisel. Right? Like they're headed this way. Justium, maybe? I don't know what the heck they're doing. Yeah, very strange. Out of curiosity, can we just do this anywhere? No, it has to be one of my systems. So actually, I'm just going to have the military behemoth go to Ikima. There's no reason for it to wait around here. We've got this. Alright, let's see if the Craver Citadel system does fall below 800 manpower. Because it should. I mean, I'm just assuming their citadels do the same thing ours do, because I don't think that that's something that we had to research. Well, we pulled out exactly as much manpower as we expected to. I don't know. Okay, what do you have left? You know what? +1 behemoth production limit. Actually, sounds pretty okay. Delta refused a truce. Good call, Delta. The Pirate League has been crushed. Though a few scattered fleets may continue their line of work, the galaxy has become a safer and more predictable place to do business. More boring, yes, but more predictable. It seems, however, that the leader of the League was as wily as his reputation indicated, as he has escaped with a small but powerful fleet to continue his briefly interrupted career. Can't have that, can we? Hunt! We find and defeat the pirate leader's fleet, and we'll get some loot. We'll also, I assume, get him? Yeah. Ooh, he has like a unique-looking personal ship. Okay, where's he? Kind of an awkward place for us. That would be cool to do. I don't know if we'll bother. Source of Transvine. You just attack this random civilian ship. Only 300 dust. We might actually have to sell stuff again. And then, man, I have absolutely no idea. You have nothing valuable to do. I guess just go home? Okay, so somehow the Obliterator still has not arrived, but now we have this crap to worry about. And an economic behemoth over here. I really want to hang out and try to kill that Obliterator, but I'm not sure that we want to fight this fleet with our fleet in the shape it's in. We should probably just go back to the plan. Just to say go elsewhere and heal. Alright, so we've improved our Obliterator reload time. We're going to make that thing an Obliterator just as soon as we can. Let's see, we can get extra Quadronix module slots for our Juggernaut, or we can unlock the Ion Wave ability. We'll instantly destroy all the fleets on the node that aren't its fleet. We'll leave your Juggernaut unable to move for 3 turns and unable to attack if it's involved in a space battle. That honestly doesn't seem that great. Especially if you've equipped your Juggernaut with a tractor beam, you would need a lot of enemy ships to be at the node for it to be worth doing this over just attacking normally. We can pick up some programmable Quadronix weapons. We do have pretty good Quadronix income. The other thing we could do is unlock the 4th level of system development so we can start using those benthic gems. Get like quantized economics. This careful sweeping building is unfortunately made with the wrong resource. We only have 6 of that coming in per turn. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We could go back and get commercial frameworks and galactic security charter and just try to build some trading companies. It's a little late for that now, I guess. Okay, you know, this is not bad. What about mineral manipulation? No, let's grab optimized logistics. That adaptive taxation system's pretty interesting, and it doesn't require strategics to build. Then we'll have access to this, and then like eventually we could have Wealth of the Endless. It really would take us a long time to pick up an endless tech from here. All right, one more turn. Hey, now. Well, you're extremely not allowed to be here. Let's win a space battle. Increase the war pressure on them a little bit. Okay, we didn't even gain a visible amount of KE. So here on Bonnie, we finished a Falcon. I don't want to do anything else that costs Hyperium, because we need to be able to make the Obliterator changeover with that other ship. How much are we getting? 9 per turn? This wouldn't be terrible. I guess start working on that. We'll send the Falcon over here in the general direction of our stuff. Hold on a second. Why are you not selecting? There we go. Actually, we should send it to Zeturbia to link up with these guys. And then it can help them get to a relevant place once it is time to do that. So you guys are hanging out for one more turn. Okay, this is one of those systems where it just kind of doesn't matter what it's doing. I guess we'll put it in printing mode. It can just be producing a small amount of dust forever. Alright, we're making headway. It's slower than I would like, but it is actual headway. We will get vengeance for whatever the planet is called around Acellus. You know, Birdman Prime. Huh, you can use a mining probe on a destroyed world. It is outputting nothing. It is outputting 0 of all resources. Seems like maybe a bug, then, that they are going to, they're going and bothering to do that. Okay, I like that. I like to see that we are suddenly winning the conquest victory. That means that our allies are actually making progress. Okay, obviously you guys need to start running. We still have this Kestrel in here.
A continued friendship with you brings peace to the heart.
Okay, well, they're coming to help. I guess we're fine, really. Okay, they did take over Essa. I think probably the reason we got that message is now they are acquiring a new target because they finished taking Essa. So we probably want to wait a couple more turns. Yeah, I guess their citadels must not have that population shielding effect, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Because we are definitely killing their, not population, but their defensive power. Alright, I think everybody's doing pretty reasonable things. We're still capturing stuff. The fleets around Nis need to chill out here. We definitely cannot afford to heal you any faster. But that's alright. They're doing defense, you know? That's important. System has been attacked this turn and will not suffer siege damage. And for some reason it now has 500 manpower? Huh. That's strange. Something happened there that doesn't make any sense. Okay, we should definitely put down 017-7, 017-1. Well, that's not rocket science. Wow, this gutted pirate stronghold is really powerful. Alright, I think we're just gonna convert it immediately, right? Because otherwise it will die. We need drone networks. And we need system development. That's what we really need. Let's not put in the drone networks. Oh, that's true. This is a this is a Riftborn ship. I am technically under siege. Okay, so I need 4,300 dust. We're not going to sell any of those, but I think we could probably... Yep. I was going to say, we could probably make it just by selling that. Alright, let's make ourselves an obliterator. It'll be inactive during its transformation. That's fine by me. We really need to get some military down here. This needs to be resolved. So wait, is it purple's guarding it so I can't try to invade it, despite the fact that, like, obviously... the guard command does not work the way it should with allies. There's a bunch of stuff about alliances in this game that's just not quite how you would expect things to be. Well, let's go another turn or two here. Okay, so that's that obliterator. So is this fleet gonna hit this turn? No, next turn. We'll probably just drop now, right? Yeah, we have our full 1.9k manpower. Let us begin. And we're just gonna blitz. We're gonna lay into them. Alright. Teammates are doing good work, refusing truces. We are absolutely obliterating all of their stuff. Oh, the Epistis want to be reprogrammed for garbage, whatever. Here's the thing. I don't have the power to care about this right now. I'm sorry, I'm very busy. Okay, over here on Zubin. This is pretty bad. I suppose it's a good idea to run some Sun Gods rituals now. Yisel definitely needs to go to level 3 system development immediately. And then we should probably take some of these planets that are, or systems rather, that are running 3D printing and switch them over to Sun Gods rituals, because we really do need to repair our KE level. I guess I could be doing this so that I won't have to reassign the public 3D printing order next turn. That's probably the smart way to do this. We're only a couple of turns off of having that taken over. I would really like to be rid of this obliterator. Okay. So for some reason, a bunch of Riftborn population suddenly appeared. And I guess we'll wait this out again. I'm assuming that the thing that happened where this planet has been attacked was that the Unfallen launched a siege on it. But I don't know why it suddenly gained a ton of manpower. Like, even a draft should not have produced anywhere near that amount. So I'm hoping we can get an obliteration off on the home systems of both the Sophons and the Lumeris before they realize what's happening. I don't know how long it's going to take for the projectile to travel. We may be giving them too much warning if we fire from where we are. We'll see. Yes, definitely continue blitzing them. Surrender your capital. I mean, don't surrender. I don't care. We're going to take it by force, so... Okay, they had one tank left. I think we got him on the next round. Got this economic behemoth that we will attack, and then it will get away. Really? It's expected to do that well against us. That thing has 75,000 health and almost 13,000 offense power. Hold on. If it actually stays in, I want to watch this battle. Nope. The Scarred Combat Zone was the stage of the most devastating campaign that took place during the invasion of one of the AIs, I don't know them by name, by Pirate Empire number 0, which has been destroyed. Sorry, show me this? Why are you telling me that? What is going on with you? Okay, well, that's extremely not a thing that I should have been given a notification about. I wonder if the bugginess of it meant that it couldn't identify the player who was supposed to receive the notification. This seems like a fine thing for you to build. Over here on Zubin, I think we're going to do another ritual. Right here, we're going to... I guess microwave pipes? System has enough population for that to be good, I think. Here, we don't really need more mining speed on antimatter. Population's a little bit too low for microwave pipes to actually be a good build, I think. Oh, but there's a bunch of, like, extremely basic stuff that we don't have yet. And on Imnos, you don't want to interfere with the population too much. Magnetic field generators are actually great here. And then we're at 10 population, headed toward 13. Sure. Sure, microwave pipes will be fine for you. Okay, so now we have this thing. It's going to be 15 free after orbiting friendly systems for 15 turns. Okay. So I can pay an extremely large amount of resources now, or I can chill out for a little while and pay less later. That's fine. That's fine by me. Alright. So we'll wait one more turn on that and then just bomb them out. This will probably finish next turn, so I guess let's play one more turn. We're making some actual okay progress here. I'm a little confused about Arcade being at 26. Didn't we just finish a bunch of Sun God rituals? Did those not work for some reason? Because we're definitely not doing anything that should be losing us KE. And yeah, Arcade did not go up from 26, despite the fact that we did just complete another... Oh, because right now we're on Sun God's ritual. I'm looking at Next Observance Blood ritual. That's what's going on. I'm just sacrificing population to get food that just turns right back into population. Ooh, we have unlocked the Ministry of Truth. Plus 5% all resource output per empires at war. If that didn't cost all of the resources, I would actually be pretty happy about that. So instead we're going to build... Honestly, we should have this on Zubin. I'm sure we did before the thing happened. The Defender team has destroyed Delphinus. That's true, I did. I destroyed it. That's definitely what I was here doing. Okay, so we're close to getting that done on Zaturbia as well. Kochab is under control. Yeah, I think this is going well. This little quest is going very well. Alright, we have finally captured Ingress. Vengeance for Birdman Prime. I mean, probably real vengeance would have been to obliterate it, but we'll just take it, and it will be the new Birdman Prime, except it's completely depleted. It's just a horrible, irradiated, garbage wasteland system. Wonderful. Should have known the Cravers couldn't be trusted to keep their stuff in order. Then you are actually out of meaningful skills. Yeah, all the fleet stuff is done. Oh no, 80% damage on your personal ship. There we go. Not great, but still something. Alright, Alright, so you've picked up both points of this. Sure, minus 40% all upkeeps on the system. That'll help with our dust problem a little bit. Maybe. Alright, over here on Akima, we need to redistribute the population. Probably we want to keep everybody on Akima 1. It's the only one that has any ability to build things. And then... well, now we have 3 luxury deposits, so intensive cultivation actually starts to make a lot of sense. Okay, we've taken their capital. We took it while it had a lot of population left as well, which I'm pretty happy about. I assume we are... yeah, we're not repairing here because it's not actually super friendly, even though it does belong to us. And they've fired an obliterator shot, but I can't tell where it's going. Let's try to just, like, extrapolate here. Maybe Libra? Seems possible it's headed to Libra. Alright, it's time to do away with this thing. Economic behemoth. Ah, man, I don't know what I want to do with this. Probably just return it to safe space, right? Like, there's no value in it going anywhere crazy. So we definitely can't get an economic behemoth out or over here in time to turn it into a juggernaut, right? Or a citadel. I guess what I could do is we could stop at ESSA. Can I retrofit in allied systems? Probably. We could stop it at ESSA, try to turn all of its support modules into just the fastest engines we have. See if we could get it over to Libra in time. But also, I sort of don't care. So every turn it's going to take 6 points off of that. Okay, can I make a single... nope. Cannot make a single attack ship in one turn. How much would this be? 8.1k? I would just really love it if this planet was not, or this system rather, was not being besieged right now. People love Emianthoid. Okay, so that'll run off that scout ship, and we don't have to worry about that nonsense anymore. We should definitely get sustainable farms going. And then, I don't know, we might want to pick up some other planets or something. We'll figure it out. The Obliterator just needs to chill here. Yep, constantly starving people all over the galaxy. Listen, I would love to solve this problem for you, but frankly, I just don't have the attention span. There's a lot of things going on. Alright, well, I think that is going to be it for us for today. Our empire is getting pretty large. We're carving up the Cravers a little bit here. We've managed to take their home system, so we are now at 4 of the 8 required home systems for a Supremacy victory. And in fact, there's no way that's correct. Right? It must be... this must not have updated yet because we took one this turn. So, what we have left is Kraz, Pollux, and wherever Horatio Prime's home system is. Kraz and Pollux are both still unprotected from obliteration, so we will obliterate them. Okay, that's Bill Gelly. Yeah, I assume the Horatio home system is, like, over here somewhere. Maybe they'll be unprotected too. They've certainly devoted a lot of citadels to a lot of systems. They could only possibly have so many behemoth slots, right? So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for, like, actually that we're not that far off of the end of the game. It looks like Aquarius is, like, buyable at least. It doesn't look like we're seeing a lot of, like, lost territory. It's like Vorta used to be red, maybe? It doesn't seem to be producing much of an influence bubble, or maybe it's... you know what, it's probably just getting pushed back, because red is UE. They really don't have their siege stuff worked out, though, do they? Anyway, this is the situation right now. We are coming up on the end. So, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. More Obliterator missiles will be flying. And we'll see you then.